for an important date. Holy Spirit night. Just saw some Spanish people, Spanish speaking guys at the laundromat, and they kept saying perro, 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 perro. And I said, what does perro mean? And they said dog. I said, it means dog in English. I was like, I would use that. Perro. Thomas is a dirty down perro, perro. I said, I'll speak English. I'll speak Spanish at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna be fluent in it. The Lord already told me. So, perro. And, what was I gonna say? Perro. So, I'm still in my PJs. Just got it done at the laundromat. As 7 o'clock was approaching, there was this feeling that I was feeling. And it just reminded me, of Satan, you know? So, there was a time when I invited my ex to come meet me on New Year's Eve. We have been broken up. And I invited him to come meet me. You know what I mean? And this was after I found out he started dating Amber. You know what I mean? I texted him on Christmas. I found out on Christmas. And it was a really rough day for me. I didn't want to get out of bed. Because, when God says that someone is your spouse and it's and then you see them with someone else, it's when they had chances to work it out with you. You know what I mean? And so I invited him. This is before she knew I was texting him or whatever. I invited him to New Year's Eve to come to my church on New Year's Eve for a service. And, I'm thinking, maybe he'll show up. You know what I mean? And there's times that I would just invite him to things, you know what I mean? And I would just get so disappointed. I would I would anticipate, thinking, maybe he'll actually come this time. I keep posting or whatever. So it's crazy because today I put Holy Spirit night at 7 p.m. Not for him, just, because I felt like the Lord was I want you to post this. You know what I mean? And so I posted it, right? And it wasn't for him. But as 7 o'clock was approaching at the laundromat, I felt that feeling I used to feel what's it called? And I used to chalk it up as him, having anxiety, it's about to be 7 o'clock, maybe I'm going to go there and, try and talk to Brady. You know what I mean? When these events would come up and I would share them on Facebook. And, and I wouldn't share them for him. I would just share them. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. There's also this thought, if he's going to come back, how's he going to know where I'm at? So maybe I should share this. So there were a few times that I shared something okay, then he'll know where I'm at, so then he can come try and talk to me and, try and fix things with me. You know what I mean? And so there would be times that I would post on Facebook, right? This event that I'm going to, knowing that he would see it because he stalked my Facebook. This is years ago. And just hoping maybe he'd show up and come fix it. You know what I mean? And so as the time would approach, I would start feeling this anxiety, what if he shows up tonight? What if tonight's the night that he's actually going to come back and try and fix things with me? So I was at the laundromat, and 7 o'clock was approaching. I felt that feeling again, where it's what if he, and I used to chalk it up as it was him, feeling anxiety, I should go. I know where she's going to be at. I should go and I should try and talk to her. You know what I mean? And that's how I used to see it. When I feel this anxiety, I shared this on Facebook, he knows I'm going to this event, maybe he'll show up, you know what I mean? I would feel his anxiety, and I used to think that I was feeling what he was feeling, like he was going to show up and try and talk to me, and he was feeling anxious about it. But anyways, I was just feeling that tonight, and I was I rebuke that. I am no longer waiting around for him to just show up and try and work things out with me. I haven't been waiting for years, but I felt the devil was trying to, get me all wound up, you know what I mean? Get me all wound up, oh, he's actually going to try and come tonight and try and fix things with you, and this is why you're feeling this type of way, you know what I mean? And I was no, I'm not. I'm not sitting around waiting for him. I'm not. I'm living my life. I shared it on Facebook, not for him. I shared it on Facebook, for whoever else. I know there's other people who watch and are curious about church. You know what I mean? And so I posted it for that reason. But I felt like the devil was really trying to wound me up tonight, like trying to make me feel like anxiety, like this is how he feels because he wants to come tonight, and you know, where he feels like he should be coming tonight. He should come try and talk to you, or you know what I mean? And this is how he feels. And like I'm feeling like how he feels. Like the Lord's allowing me to feel how he feels. You know what I mean? Like he's got this anxiety, like he knows he should come, or maybe he is coming. And I'm like, I'm done waiting. I'm not sitting around waiting for him to come try and fix things with me. Like I'm not. And I'm not going to sit there and fall into that temptation again. Because there would be times that I'd be like, okay, you know, maybe I'm feeling this because he's feeling anxiety. Like he knows he should come, and so he's finally going to come. And then I build up this anticipation like he's finally going to come, and then he doesn't. And then I'm just like, and then I'm hurt. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not going through that roller coaster again. I'm not. So I don't care if I feel that feeling ever again. Like, oh, anxiety, like, you know, he's anxious about if he should come or not. Maybe he should come. Like, I don't, okay? Has nothing to do with me. Like, whatever his feelings are, however he feels, that has nothing to do with me. I have sat there and waited for him to show up at my church. I even put him on my Bay Church call list. So every time that they would send out messages through the phone, right? They would do like this, you know, thing where it would like, you know, send out, like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's like where they send messages out through the phone. And then it would call everybody's phone number, and then it would leave a message. And I was right there the one day when he called back, and he's like, did someone call from this number? You know what I mean? And I knew it was him. Like, I don't know how. I don't know if she told me the number, or I heard his voice. But I put his name on the call list, you know, so that he would know the events. And I, you know, like I did so many different things to like try and invite him to come try and talk to me. Like, and I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not sitting around waiting for him. Like, I would say that New Year's Eve 2020, that was really rough too. I cried most of the service. Like, he never showed up. So you know what that tells me? He chose to hang out with her. Don't tell me that he wasn't hanging out with her. He chose to hang out with Amber instead and kiss her when the ball drops. And that really upset me. Like, you really gonna put her before me? Like, you know what I mean? And so I stopped. Like, I don't care anymore. I'm not sitting around waiting for him to show up at some event. Like, and if I share an event that I'm going to on Facebook and the time is approaching and I start feeling this anxiety, I'm not chalking it up to this is how he feels anymore. This is how he feels, like he wants to be there. Like, no. And you know, that's the first thing that I thought, like, okay, even if it was him, Amber's not going to let him go. Amber wouldn't let him go. He can't stand up to her. Like, no. Like, he's in bondage. He bows down to her and does whatever she wants. And she wouldn't let him go. So no, like, no. And he won't stand up to her. He can't stand up to her. He won't stand up to her. He won't tell her no. So no, I'm not going to sit here and get my emotions all boggled up. Like, you know, maybe he's finally going to come. Like, no. I just stopped caring. And that's when I just stopped saying, you know, I just stopped caring. And I stopped expecting him to show up. And I just started living my life. Because I'm not sitting around waiting for him to finally get the balls to do the right thing or come talk to me. I'm not. Or get the balls to finally tell Amber no. Like, put his foot down, like, no, I'm sorry, I shouldn't. No, he doesn't have the balls to do that. And I'm not sitting around waiting for him to show up at some event. I refuse. I don't care. Like, and I felt like the devil was trying to wound me up before this service tonight. Like, started like anxiety, like, you know, maybe he's there, or maybe he's gonna show up, and you know, and that's why you're starting to feel this anxiety because it's about 7 o'clock and you're not there yet. Like, no, I'm not. The devil's not gonna beat me up anymore. I'm not anticipating him to show up. You know, like, I'm not. And any feeling that I feel, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I don't care how he feels. Even if that is how he felt, like anxiety, like I know where she's going to be at, I should go try and talk to her. Like, no, I rebuke it. I rebuke that. He is the same person that he's always been. He will never stand up and tell the truth. Not never, but he's not standing up and telling the truth, and he won't stand up to Amber. And she's got control over him. So, nope, not getting my hopes up, not expecting him, not doing nothing. Like, no, and the devil's not going to beat me up. Like, what if he's going to show up tonight and, you know, or, you know, he's there and you're not there. No, I rebuke that. I refuse to feel any type of anxiety about any event that I'm going to. And I no longer share events on Facebook where I'm going for him to know where I'm at so that he can come try and talk to me. Not doing that anymore. Nope. And, and that's another thing to add to the list. That New Year's Eve, when I invited him to come fix things with me, I said, I'm going to be at the service tonight. And he chose to be with Amber instead and kiss her when the ball dropped. That's what he chose. And I cried most of the service. They came over and they prayed for me. Like, it's messed up. And that's supposed to be the man who loves me, who's going to take care of me, that I'm going to have his kids. Like, no, I refuse that. I rebuke that. I deserve so much better than what he could ever give me. The fact that he could put another woman's feelings before mine and he thought it was cool. Like, you don't know basic human decency. You don't know basic communication decency. You don't know basic decency in relationships. So no. And I never wanted to teach him. I never wanted to come on Facebook. I just never wanted to speak to him again. He made his choices. Those were all choices that he made. He chose to get down on one knee. He chose to propose to her. He chose to plan a wedding. He chose to go through it. He chose to say, I do. He chose to go on a honeymoon. He chose to move in with her. He chose to have sex with her. And he kept choosing her every single day since. Every single day, he wakes up and he chooses to still be with her. And I'm not sitting around waiting or expecting him to come back. I'm not putting myself through that trauma again. That is trauma. I deserve so much, but I deserve a man who stands up for me and will tell everybody no, that will look a woman in the face and say, no, I love Brady too much. I cannot hurt her with you. I love my wife. I love Brady, and I'm not going to hurt her to please you. I don't care who you are. That's the type of man that I deserve. And I won't be with him. No, you can't just understand that I couldn't tell her no. No, I don't understand that. You had a choice whether you're going to hurt me or hurt her, and you chose to hurt me instead. So no, don't think that I'm going to care about your feelings. Don't think I'm going to submit to you. Don't think I'm running back to you or anticipating for you to show up. I don't care anymore. I don't. And that's the thing. He forced me not to care anymore. I had to force myself to stop waiting and hoping that he would show up. Start living in reality. So, and I will tell you another thing. When I was at the laundromat, she gave me the key to get into the bathroom, right? And now I'm just like cruising, like I'm not trying to get to church on time or anything. I'm not like, what's it called? I'm not anticipating. I'm not waiting around for him. I'm not expecting him to show up at anywhere I'm at because I know how he is. He's passive. He submits to women, and he cares more about what people think of him than doing the right thing or me. So no, not anticipating, not waiting, not hoping. No, I refuse to put my hope in him coming back or him treating me the way that I deserve to be treated or him putting me first before other people's feelings and hurting their feelings to protect mine. I stopped believing that, he even had the capability to do that. So no, you don't deserve my feelings then. You can't hurt other people's feelings to protect mine, then you don't deserve to have my heart. You don't deserve to have me. You don't deserve to have my feelings. I have to remove my feelings from you in order to protect myself. If not, I'll be let down constantly over and over again like I have been in the past. Hoping maybe he'd show up today and want to talk to me. Like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to come talk to you. I put you on the Bay Church call list. I invited you to come to New Year's. I did lots of things. I invited him to many different events at church that he could come to, And he never showed up. So no, I'm not. I don't care. And I won't feel any anxiety. Oh, he knows where I'm going to be at tonight. I know he stalks my Facebook. Maybe he'll show up tonight. And then he doesn't, and then I'm heartbroken or I'm hurt. Like, no, I stopped doing that. I stopped doing that. I stopped caring. I stopped caring if he showed up. I stopped caring if he wanted to fix things with me. You do what you do. You are passive, and I've just accepted that about him. He is passive. He is submissive to other women. He cares more about what other people think about him and not hurting certain people's feelings than mine. And I've accepted that. And that's why I've removed myself from him. Remove my heart, remove my mind, remove the idea of wanting to be with him. Because he always let me down every single time. Every single time. So I refuse to. Oh, maybe he'll show up. He knows where I'm going to be tonight. Maybe he'll show up. Maybe he'll finally do the right thing. And then it was like, well, if he shows up, then I got to put the robe on him. I got to put the ring on him. And then, like the prodigal son. I gotta do all this. Like, no. Because he might still show up thinking that everything that he did was okay and that I'm overreacting. Or that I'm the issue because I'm just supposed to forgive and act like it never happened. Like, no. Thank you, Lord. But the other thing that I was going to tell you guys, what is it, 7:30, okay? I'm a half hour late, it's fine. What was I going to say? When I was in there, right, you have to get the bathrooms to go into you have to get the key to go into the bathroom. And I thought, like, oh, it's so annoying that she locks it. I get why, though. You know what I mean? And so I was like, maybe I'll just leave it unlocked to teach her a lesson. And I knew that wasn't really me. Leave it unlocked, teach her a lesson. And I felt like that's what the Lord said. That's exactly what Thomas did. So that's not really how I felt. If she ever sees this, someone saying I'm not trying to teach her a lesson. You know what I mean? But, and I would be scanning the parking lot like, do I see a car that I don't know? Maybe he's showing up. Like, maybe he actually gets the balls and does the right thing. No, I'm not living that way anymore. I need to put on some pants, Lord, or something. What do you want me to wear? Hot in here. What's it called? Oh, man. There's some sweatpants on the very top. What should I wear? I broke another nail. Boo. Should I just say, what do you want me to wear, God? I mean, I'm wearing PJs. But God was like, that's exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to teach you a lesson. Because you left him. He wanted to teach you a lesson that if you ever left him again, he would go get with someone else. And that's what he was trying to teach you. I could never leave him. He was trying to punish me by bringing her into the situation. I'm going to teach her a lesson. If she ever leaves me, I will just get with someone else. I will get with someone else right now, and that will teach her to never leave me again. He wanted to teach me a lesson. That's what he wanted to do. But the tables turned, and I taught him a lesson. I don't have to be with you. I don't. If you're not going to treat me right, I don't have to be with you. Period. I care more about how you treat me than being with you. If you don't know how to treat me, then I can't be with you. What am I wearing, God? What do you want me to wear? Maybe if I'm to show up. That little girl waiting, the woman waiting for him, just do the right thing and show up. Dead. Years and years, just waiting. Maybe he'll show up this time. He knows I always go to this Thanksgiving dinner. He knows that. He knows where I'm going to be. He knows what church I go to. I talk about it on my Facebook. And I know he watches. Maybe he'll show up one day. Oh, he's going to show up this Sunday. Oh, no, next Sunday. Oh, put me in bondage. What should I wear, Lord? I was out there and cried most of that New Year's Eve. I knew he chose to be with her. He chose to be with her, and he chose to kiss her when the ball dropped. Knowing I invited him. That's what he chose to do. He chose her. Yeah, I won't forget that one either, Thomas. I won't forget that New Year's Eve either. I won't forget how you treated me and how you made me feel. For some reason, I'm like not wanting to go into this worship night, God. It's the devil. It's the devil trying to hinder me. I was in Goodwill before I went to laundromat, and I felt like I took way too long. And it was just the devil distracting me because he didn't want me to come tonight for some reason. So, but I made it. Even if I'm a half hour late, getting changed in the car, I made it. And the devil wanted to wind me up like, he feels like, maybe he feels like anxiety, like, and I'm wearing my dog shirt. Oh my goodness. Lord, I just put these pants on. Hopefully you guys can't see my... Okay, but maybe he'll finally show up tonight. Maybe he'll finally do the right thing. Guys. No. That woman's dead. She stopped caring a long time ago. She accepted the reality of who he is. He's passive, submissive, and he chooses to put everybody else's feelings above mine. And if I want to protect myself, if I don't want to walk around with a broken heart, I've got to remove every ounce of feeling that I have towards him. And that's what I've done. I've been let down too many times. And if I said this to him, to his face, all he would have to say is, "Oh, I guess I always let you down." Makes it all about himself. Yes, sir, you have. Every single time. That maybe you would actually be a partner. You would actually think about me. What's in my best interest? You know, how you would feel if you were in my position. You know, maybe I actually expected you to be the man for once. And pursue. You know? Instead of expecting the wife, the woman to pursue you. Yeah, maybe I thought you would actually step up and take the role of being the head. You would come and try and fix the things that you broke. I stopped hoping. I stopped waiting. I stopped expecting. And I just accepted. This is who he is. This is what he chooses to do. And this is exactly how he feels about me. He doesn't care about how he makes me feel. He'd rather teach lessons and provoke me to anger. So he can be a victim. He'd rather defend other women, defend his family, and doing the right thing. Being a husband to me. You know? That he only wanted me for my body. I can give him kids. Give him a family. He didn't care about what kept me up at night. He didn't care about if he hurt me. He didn't care about how I felt. All he cared about was me submitting to him and making him feel good about himself. If I do anything wrong, I deserve to be punished. So, maybe I thought he was actually going to be a man and be a husband for once. Done waiting, done hoping. Devil won't have me wound up. Oh, maybe he'll show up, and then he never does. I was the head, apparently. I've always been the head. I've always been stronger. I've always knew how to lead. I always had to take initiative. I always had to be the rock. What should I wear? What shirt on? I just washed all these shirts, so I mean, I could wear this dog shirt. What do you want me to wear, God? I mean, it's not really, it doesn't really matter what I wear. I don't know why I'm dragging my feet to go in here, Lord. Something's holding me back. It's the devil trying to get me all day. But I'm smarter this time. I'm not going to put expectations down on anybody. I'm not expecting nothing from anybody. Nothing. Nor am I going to expect a man to not be passive and actually be a man and do the right things. Not going to, when he's proven for years that he cares more about other people's opinions and his own comfort than doing the right thing. He would rather sacrifice me to protect his image, and he would rather hurt my feelings and protect hers. So, yeah. And if I could go back, I would have never dated him. I had to have low self-worth in order to date him. I don't know what to wear, Lord. I want a baggy shirt. He values more what people think of him. I'm doing the right thing. Or being with me. So, he chooses where he's at. I've accepted that. He chooses to be there. He's chosen to be there for 5 years. So, why would I sit around and wait for a man who shows me he's incapable of being the man I need? He values appearance, what other people think. And the family that he was born from. Never got in me. My car looks a mess. Oh well. Y'all can judge me. Anybody here can judge me. Gotta go. Already missed 45 minutes. Bless you.